So that's herbs. I don't want to spend, like I've already spent a lot of time on it. I don't want to talk about that no more. Next, juicing. Juicing, I used to juice. Everything I'm going to talk about, everything he asked about, I did at some point in my life during my transition. The truth about juicing is it's unnatural. Period. Like, this is a no-brainer. This is common sense. You know, when you juice, you are not consuming the fruit in its natural state anymore. Meaning you're denaturing the fruit. If you make some apple juice, you put apples in the juicer and, you know, the juicer will extract all the juice from the apples and leave what we call pulp in this container. And you're supposed to eat that too. You're supposed to eat it exactly how nature gave it to you. Nature didn't just give you apple juice, and nature didn't give you apple, pineapple, mango juice. You're supposed to consume it exactly how nature gave it to you. That's a law of nature. That's a universal law. Like every other species does. If you need machinery to help you accomplish what you're trying to do, you're doing it wrong. We don't need machinery to eat. No species needs machinery to eat. It's unnatural. And I became aware of this while I was still juicing. And I accepted it. A lot of people have a problem just accepting the truth. I ain't had no problem accepting it. I was juicing and talking about juicing is unnatural. And I'm definitely striving to stop. And now I don't juice no more. I am going to eat the fruit exactly how nature gave it to me. And when we alter things, what we're really doing is a type of complaining. That's what it really is. I don't like the way you made it. This is like what we're saying to nature or to God. When we take fruits and vegetables and we juice them and yada, 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 you're basically saying, I don't like the way you made it. I can make it better. So I'm going to make a juice out of this instead of eat the whole fruit. But I will say also we're all at different places in our journey. And I used juicing for years and it was instrumental in helping me transition because you got to remember, you're coming off of drugs. When you're making this transition, you're not just trying to stop eating one food and eat a better food. You're trying to get off of drugs and poisons, highly addictive drugs, and start eating food. You're not trying to stop eating junk food. You're trying to stop eating poisons and drugs. You're not trying to stop eating bad food. You're trying to stop eating poisons and drugs. And you're trying to eat food. And for many of us, you're trying to eat food for the first time in your adult life. So with that being said, juicing for me was a great way to transition. It helped me out a lot. It helped me consume fruit when I otherwise didn't want to consume fruit. But I didn't want to stay there. Once I became aware of how unnatural it was, I didn't want to stay there. But there was a season where it was necessary in my life.